Hello, today I'm gonna show you a game where I did 6.3k. Why 6.3? Why do I not show you the last game where I did 8.6 thousand that I released yesterday, or I don't know when I'm releasing this. Well, because game where I did my damage record of 8.6 in this tank was a bad game. There were a lot of tourists, the RNG was terrible, and my gameplay wasn't anything really special. From this game, I really do believe that you can, learn something from. This replay isn't really only about me. This guy in the Kunzepanzer, Mr. Sniper, this guy did 4k. So in total, we will be doing 10k. What I really want to show you is the way I played this game, because it was a really good gameplay from my side. I can pretty much tell. As you might have noticed, I really do like the SFAC. Also, I'm trying to get 3 marks, but stuck on 92% for well, let's begin. So, first of all, I go on the most basic spot there is on this map. That's this one from this side. And I'm going one... I have no idea what that was. I don't even remember that, but yeah, so the game fucked me over, I guess. Yeah, that could have been a double. It wasn't, because World of Tanks said no. It sometimes does it. It just doesn't shoot the double. But it's fine. I'm trying to shoot. No hit. Whatever. There's probably nothing gonna be spotted in a while for now. And now I notice that the Capasandra is shooting from the bush on the opposite side, which isn't a good thing. I should have been hidden better. I always hide on this side, like a bit to the right, because people only shoot this bush. And now I'm blinding, and I'm pretty sure that this was a double hit. So that's 1000 damage in total. Now, nothing really happens for a while, so I'll be just skipping the battle until something happens. Wow. So there's Skoda that's missing 700 damage. So those are 2 doubles in the Skoda by me. I don't really think he's trying to even hide himself, because yeah, I think he just gave up. And that's a full Skoda. I really do hope I remember that correctly, but this guy wasn't spotted before, and he was missing just about the amount that I could hit him for. Now this guy in the Patriot, he's gonna be annoying me throughout the whole game. This guy isn't a bad player. I see that he's moving, so I try to hit him, and I actually managed to do so. I mean, the SFAC has the double mode with the high accuracy, so I try it every now and then, and it works often. As you can see, the Senlak, the light in the middle, is doing nothing. He didn't move through the entire game. I swear he was there the entire time. Now I get blinded by the Patriot. As I said, he is gonna be annoying me quite a bit. I mean, I deserved it. And the reason why I'm not running away completely was because there are teammates, alright? I can see this guy here, but right now I realize that there's really only this guy, maybe this guy, who can protect me, so I figured that it wasn't the best of ideas to stay there. And so what I'm doing is completely changing sides right now. Alright, I have 1.6k damage, which isn't a lot. I was like, okay, I need to get some damage. I cannot just stay there. I cannot move there. So I tried to go on the other side. And I can see that my friend in Welpr is there. So, I believe that we can take care of this T-30. And this bush right here, that's exactly the bush I'm going for, because the SFAC, it has a good camo, but I don't want to go too close to the bush, because if I do, I am visible to this area right here quite a bit. And there he goes. That's a double, and I am spotted. Now this, without a doubt, it is a risk, but I had to do something. All right, I didn't want to just waste time without getting any damage. And the enemies didn't really appear anywhere, so, that's that. And That's another 700 to the Kilana. He didn't spot me, which is a huge thing. And now I'm just running away because the T30, I mean, he can one-shot me, and he has half of his HP, which means that I cannot one-shot him. Obviously I do have the Leopard PTA right here, but you cannot really expect anything from anyone. You need to play for yourself, and that's what I'm doing. So, you know, I got my 2 doubles. I am happy. I'm feeling pretty confident right now with 3.2k. I need only 1 more double, and I'm fine for the 3rd mark. But, you know, the more the better. I'm trying to position myself behind this dead body. And the best thing about the SFAC is that you can back off when you are preparing your double. But, you know, it didn't really work this time because there was the red line and I couldn't really go further. But it's fine. I did get behind the rock and I'm not dead. Also, on the SFAC, I use the perk that actually makes you visible for 1 second less to the others. Because whenever you shoot double, the time it takes for you to get unspotted is exactly the time it takes you to reload the first shell. It's exactly that. And, you know, that's perfect. You don't really need to calculate anything in your head. And there you go, that's T30 dead. 4.4k. That's a really good game. I mean, obviously, it's an insane game. I mean, some people can only dream of such game, but for me, it's just another day, another game, you know. I play the SFAC a lot, and, you know, this happens every day. And still, no 3rd mark. That's another shot. I did a double. I didn't have to, but, you know, the accuracy is still good. I really prefer doing doubles because having accuracy is important in World of Tanks, and I take accuracy over miss. Now I'm telling the SN like that he has a free map because the light is dead, but what he did was kill the light, so I mean at least we have that. Oh, wait, he just started moving. Alright, I take my words back. You might be maybe a TD player, actually. Now, this Patriot here is alone. He only has the CS that can help him. So I'm asking the object 704 to please go. Because he has HP, he can take 1 or 2, and it's fine. He's gonna kill him, or I'm gonna kill him, or whatever. We have no time, we have 2 minutes, and we need to be fast. So now I'm trying to hit, and again, as I said, it works quite often. The Senek is inviting me to the platoon for the Brothers in Arms, so at least we know that he's not a bot. I'm helping the Kunze, because I know that the IS-2 has to be in this area right here, or he should be there. Even response, which is actually like the biggest rarity there is in the World of Tanks. People never chat, but when you have a chatter, it's usually a good player. Or at least a player that you can actually, you know, help figure something out with. And yeah, 30 seconds. Beautiful game in my opinion. We went back and forth, got ourselves 5k, but in reality it's 6.3k. Are we gonna hit? Are we not? Of course we are. And that's the last 380. So yeah, 6.3 if I remember correctly. That means that there's the one full blind, and if I remember, that was the Skoda. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Maybe you learned something as well. I really don't know when this tank is gonna be for sale again. I really hope it will be for sale, because I don't really think this is really an OP tank, because, you know, paper tanks are usually, you know, counterable. Hope you enjoyed, and goodbye.